reaches out so far, beyond what I can see. How far would I be walking till I reach the end of a path that's to be seen? I would keep thinking, questioning to myself, why do I have to walk this path? Oh, why? I can't seem to find the real meaning to this path that I take fate to accept, and my goal seems so far away. So tell me why I'm here and what's the reason I am here today. If I recall, it was you wished that I would stay. No matter how much wind will blow against me, I will keep on. I will keep moving on to find the answer to I'm lost in search for you. I'm tired from the constant carry on, shouting that I can't see a way ahead. The words would fill the midst so gently in the air, and it melts as time just passes by. When I look back, there is no trace of my path. I cannot find my way to the past, and it's just too late. Time has elapsed. There's only now that goes on here on out. My eyes see ahead. So tell me why I'm here and what's the reason I am here today. If I recall, it was you wished that I would stay. No matter how much wind will blow against me, I will keep on. I will keep moving on to find the answer to I'm lost in search for you. When you stop and look ahead and face up to the blue above, the Jacob's ladder will come down and check me out. If I could climb up to the top, would you be waiting at the top? Well, let me I search no more. I'll try and reach for the ladder that's there. Far away the distance, I hear the voices. Was this what I've expected? Don't even know. Is this the real me I've longed for? Wish that was the case. I know I'll let go of the ladder that's there. I'll start walking from this point on. I'm not here at all. I don't exist here at all. I gotta search for me. I wish that I'd find myself soon. I need to find myself,
Boy, do I really love that song. Hello. Oop, I was on green. Hello. It has been a while since we've been here. Hello. All right. Hello, Paul. Hello, Din. Din, thank you for the 28 months. Oh, my word. Wow. Hello, Affinity. Paul on a 145 stream streak. Holy shit. God damn. That is incredibly impressive, Paul. I'm not going to lie. That is incredibly impressive. Also, I need to go yell at these nerds in here.
She call you stupid rat.
Yeah, that's what I am, you too. Alright, I'm heading out. I gotta go and do stream shit. I will see you all later.
Okay,
Alright.
bye-bye.
Oh my.
Bye.
Oh my god, these nerds. Okay. Yeah, so it has been a while since we've been back here. For damn good reasons. But yeah, so main reason why Sariel's even here is because Saya asked for her. So that's the only reason why she's here currently. Pretty much, at least. I don't know. I should have. Alright, so let's do this. Place feels like it hasn't changed.
Oh, or you become living? Oh.
Yeah, so they've become me, which is absolutely incredible.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm
Hey,
so
Saya.
sorry, Eddie.
They rock?
I feel it.
There's two of them.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's two of them.
I cloned them.
Huh.
Just the two of us.
No, stop.
We can make it if we try.
Oh my word.
Hi ho.
Man.
Trust me, this is not what I wanted.
Slowly
I didn't
kicking
want
me
this.
more and more.
I think
Curse is getting to me. Yeah, Curse came back after we returned.
Fair enough. I was wondering why.
It's specifically in the zones that we explore for Miss Q. I don't know why.
Could be that
Hit later.
just simply being in Twilight,
Doesn't realize I got it.
perhaps he has a way of negating it in some manner. Don't know.
Maybe. Current possible solution is, at the very least, to give me something to fight with, like a weapon. Possibly something from the Forest Stars.
Night is
Yeah, I have to
very
figure out what
sometimes.
I'm gonna look for with that.
What? I appreciate good armor.
I'm thinking I might get a sword, because I've been. Because currently with the curse, the only thing I have is my flame sword. I've been getting really used to that, so I might ask for another sword.
I might as well, but
You get to experience.
The same
You
thing.
got your funny lightning sword.
it's true. But it is not.
Swords lady, or do you want to try something new?
That is not it.
I was raised and trained with swords, so
I don't wanna.
sword and shield I know how to utilize, but I can also do dual blades as well, should I so choose,
I'm sorry.
which I might explore into.
Excuse me,
Just
I'm
simply
resting for once today.
for us finding weapons, especially ones that are either new to us or ones that have been taken from us. It is hard to find replacements or get used to them. Especially when you have trained, with a weapon for well over 7 decades.
I'm also sorry, Annie's sins
Ah.
are a lot of us who
Yeah.
got turned into the
It's why I don't actually have a proper sword
I'm
currently
glad
right
I
now.
got cursed because otherwise the trauma that I went through when I was younger would be causing my corruption to get worse. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're trying.
What did you got, Costa?
Honestly, the
Bad
cherries
memories.
did
very bad
Anime?
memories.
last year's
I
version of
apologize.
the
hope,
thanks to
hope,
my
Hey,
Cheru
hope.
within an area known as the Great Dream.
This looks
No,
like
you're not gonna get hurt.
Some of these, some of these cause like actual like, real problems.
Last year
better
was like
not take
costumes and shit.
It was funny. I got to be like literally.
Yeah, last year
You're
was
doing the
funny.
mindset
lightning.
Also, I'd imagine David would be very, very angry if that happened to you.
Shouldn't
Oh,
encourage
yeah.
that. You shouldn't encourage that. Yeah.
And also, apparently, what Mad Thing Kingthorn has said, these are history lessons for a lot of us who have been through some of these things like wars and stuff that have fought against the
For
things like
most,
that.
though not all, because I had exactly zero history with the lunatics. I didn't even know they existed until it happened to me.
And then a good portion of people also turned into LF bots.
Yeah,
That really,
I-
that was terrible timing.
it was. I know
At least
Otter
they know
got
that they,
turned into-
getting turned back in a month.
This is rather amusing, I'm not going to lie.
I'm sure we could
I
come up
cheated.
with
It's so good. It's like
But
Freaky Friday,
no
but
getting
with the
How
same.
do you cheat?
The only difference that I can tell
I'm
immediately
gonna
is
get her to turn you into
well,
me.
then That makes sense. It's literally
she could try.
That I don't think would turn out well, because then you'd be fronting the entirety of my, you know.
No, yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
you
glad that it worked out this way instead of us switching places.
I mean, the only
Yeah,
difference
like
that I can
actual
tell to
Freaky
tell the
Friday.
difference between the two of you is one is your voice, two your eyes.
I was going on the wasteland.
Oh, I
and
won!
it's using dragon breath.
Technically, I should have different
That's
hair.
amazing.
Humans can actually make.
Well, yes, your hair is
I
a
did- I
lot more
didn't-
vibrant.
I didn't.
It is a
like
little
that.
bit more vibrant. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Good news to this is I still retain a lot of my own abilities.
It's good seeing you again, Hope. It's been a bit.
But I haven't made that working yet.
Hope you've been well.
Oh, it is to see you though. I haven't seen you.
I got
in a
everything I
while.
need on the backpack.
Aside from the one time that I showed up screaming about the cube and
I'm
the
just
cube
here right
inside
now.
of.
Yeah. Yeah, you did do that. Yeah, you did do that.
The cube. The cube.
And then we had, and
I'm
then,
careful about that.
and then Kotsu ate the cube, and then we had to get the cube out of Kotsu.
100% now.
Yes, my.
Being so close to that during the car.
Daughter-in-law.
Hello, wait a minute. Yes, I can.
Oh, God,
I
no, wait, not
literally
stepdaughter.
radiate all of it now.
Stepdaughter? Yes,
Yeah.
I was
stepdaughter.
feeling my head started to get very weird when we were there. Ugh.
How are you,
Being
Saya?
close to an electrical storm. I'm doing fine.
Electrical storm, you
rested
say?
yesterday,
Why
I'm
wasn't I
tired.
called?
Families are
Insane.
just spider webs.
Because
it
it's
was
specific
not good.
electricity.
No, I know. I'm making a
It was
joke.
like electricity from a scary core.
No, I'm
was
aware. I'm
spooky.
just making a funny joke.
That's why I'm slapping you.
So the reason why
How you feeling?
fucking
Fuck off
Athena
with that logic.
is red right now.
I am. Wait, she's red right now? Oh god.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
Red Athena.
she's just like me. She's hypercharged with this shit currently.
Oh,
Are you gonna like use it all up eventually, or is that just part of your system now?
because she's
I have
embarrassed.
no idea.
That'd be funny.
That's true.
Oh,
She'd be
oh,
red from embarrassment.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, I just
That makes
realized
sense.
something else.
That'd be funny too.
You have none of my magical training.
That sounds mildly
I'm also gonna have to
concerning.
kill someone soon. Yeah, wait.
So
Oh,
my
no.
mana flow is like a rampaging river. Everything before I was
used to know of
trained,
old
that whenever I casted, it
To be
was
fair,
always
to
up.
Stacking a session, cutting that meat.
Mm.
Always.
I
By
might not have
So-
your training, but I do
This
have
one
my
got
father's
launched
training.
and hit his head against the
yeah,
wall.
that
All I
might
could
work.
think of is
Might
smashing
work.
pumpkins.
fuck's
My
sake.
name
I
is
also was a
Sariel,
part
is the
of
one who
him for
trained
the
me.
longest time.
In particular,
If I need to
was
heal
trying
someone, I'm literally brooming with it.
No, they
I
walked
have to be
outside.
careful.
We're fine. We
Let's
fought
see if you can contain the
what's her
rapids
face?
then. Or if
Kogami?
you'll accidentally
Kogami.
upcast fireball and
Oh.
blow up a small building.
I'm letting
Yes.
the pain keep me awake, so the concussion
I
doesn't
also-
kill me.
Oh
I
my
didn't-
god,
I didn't know whether or not it would work.
I can hear
but
you, boy.
I did a
Jesus.
thing.
That's from yesterday.
Also, one thing
Do
that I
you-
don't use
you,
on people
uh,
because it's cheating.
What is it?
Consider us
Do you want
staffers.
my helmet?
Now imagine us casting.
One thing that came with the Halloween
Huh?
curse for me is teleportation
Want my
powers. I've been
destroyed
still learning how to
helmet?
use them. I'm getting better.
No.
I was able to
Tee-hee.
teleport in. Yeah.
I've actually
I was able to
used
teleport
it.
I'm gonna
inside
teleport too now.
of Kokomi's shield.
Wouldn't
Really?
it basically be like
Well, yeah. Technically, what we do, like some of us now can literally
Considering how
plane
warlocks
shift. So that's technically
they're
what I'm
borrowing
doing.
power
I
from the
spin to a
deity.
literal realm
Whatever
of
the
weird
curse
light.
Yes, but I wasn't.
Can't
wasn't
hear
sure if the
anything, but I
teleport
can
was
see
gonna work.
everything. And it's bright.
That is weird.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure the teleport was gonna work
Casting.
into the shield. It did, which made
Yeah.
it so much easier to catch her off guard. It's great.
You can
Plane shifting
teleport?
is a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Well,
sucks
now with the
for
curse,
whoever's
some people
receiving
who
it, 'cause
couldn't
that's like
can
12
now.
beams.
I just don't use it because I'd
That's
rather
fair.
use exercise.
I mean,
the
hell.
way is kind of insignificant, but the entrance is
I also don't want to get punched by a ghost.
extra.
It's a shotgun of Eldritch.
Here, hold on. Let me just.
Oh! Shit, they're dead!
Oh god, he despawned.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh, I can't believe they're paranoid.
I mean, I'm happy I'm at least not
Ah! Pumpkin!
hit with shit like
Quick
Dark
smash
Aether or
it.
This is
something.
super extra. I can condense it down to a more flash
God,
teleport if I need
no.
to, but normally it's the door.
That is kind of amusing though. It's like you just casually just walking out of a door.
Yes, but I freaked out more than a few people.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
because
reenact my
of Bad
last-
King.
I'm gonna go learn how to teleport real quick again.
Look, I'm probably
Mm,
gonna
hi.
use power to
Fuck it,
teleport once the
motherfuckers
curse
be
is
like-
over, so I'm making the most of it.
Stairs there.
I'll just stick to opening portals unless I
Same.
find a way of like
I walk.
doing what Calypso
my
kind of
feet.
does, like
I
just
mean,
traversing through lightning.
Hi, how are you?
I walk or just go fast. Or I walk or I walk faster. It's technically what
What are you laughing about?
what I used to do.
I'm just enjoying this.
And I also know that I can summon fucking weapons now, which is
Why are you
weird,
so
and I'm still
happy
trying to
about
use
me
something.
being-
Yeah.
You wanna know
Huh.
something that was
Whoa.
yesterday?
I'm finally not alone. I'm not at this.
I think I heard God.
I've been shield
yesterday.
bashing people.
You know,
Yeah.
Somebody's
Which one?
carried
There's so
a
many.
part of the
I do
weight.
kind of wish you were there with us
Actually, I've been-
last night.
I haven't been
It would have been
stuck
really
on
nice
it,
to
like,
have like this kind of a shield.
Feels like I
mine.
did when
But,
I was
you know-
No, 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 no.
I see sort of.
You are not allowed.
Oh, here. You want this one? You want this one?
Sure.
Electricity. You just electrocute yourself.
Yeah, that's like literally nothing for me.
Get zapped.
Here, you want this one? There you go.
Dead
Hey!
water shield.
Yeah.
I just took a
You
buff.
missed it yesterday.
Oh, what I missed.
Water.
I'm kind of glad I did.
You got bullied really hard.
Stop sucking the shield!
Helmet dented.
It's not even dented, it's destroyed.
Okay, yeah, the helmet
Oh,
is
high leg.
It's fresh water.
completely.
Like I said, stop sucking the shield.
What are you
Me
laughing at?
when electricity, me when being zappy. Woo!
Stop it, stop.
You know, you want to try that one again?
I don't wanna absorb that one. That's evil.
Okay, no.
You want to try that one again?
I've had enough of
Maybe
like,
I
sometimes
will,
with
maybe I
water.
Just push this, you know.
Yeah. Are you doing so? As you do, you're just gonna get electrical jolt up the water flow.
Afro.
Saya, you want to know something? was hearing voices all day yesterday too.
Yeah?
I feel like I heard God
I've been
yesterday
hearing
before I got
church
a call.
bells. I hate
No.
it. And the only
No,
thing
we'll
that's
not
been
do that.
helping
I
me
will
is
not do that. That's a
music.
bit mean. That's a bit
At
mean.
all.
Hey, at least church bells was better than going. I have
So
a
one
question
spell we have
for
access
God,
to.
and
So
then
you
yelling
know,
why,
you know how some
and then all you hear
enemies
is
can, like,
You know what?
God's here, and I'm like,
is-
hello?
Huh.
I'm gonna
And
tell
then I
you
get
this right
attacked by
now.
some random stranger.
I would rather hear Cinder bitch at me all day than hear the church bells constantly ringing. To be honest.
What about Cinder ringing the bells?
Okay.
Okay, should not.
Is Cinder okay?
Cinder's
Can't
crucified
even
right
hear
now.
her.
Beautiful.
No!
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Cinder
Once this
stick.
month is over, she's going to get very loud and very bitchy, and that's not going to be fun. She's going to be yelling at me for two reasons.
In all
then.
honesty, she probably has to
didn't
listen to
change
like
one.
you and Anne
Actually,
talking, so,
hold on.
like sometimes she can be loud and
No, she ignores that. She ignores that.
Saya?
It's in my mind, like the back of my mind.
Does Cinder know about the...
Yes.
Okay,
she's
I
very
just wanted to
angry.
make sure
She's
she
very,
knew about
very
that.
angry.
No.
She's very, very angry. She wants to actually murder him.
I'm gonna put a
Murder
shirt
and
on
Therial?
her
Why?
officer body.
Oh, yes. 'Cause she blames him for this. She's like, "You're the reason she's like this, and I have to deal with it." That's all she kept saying.
So you know,
What are you
know the
gasping
I'm
about?
just.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure she knew
Alright, what if I
before
made a
this all
version of it?
happened, and then okay,
Like,
so
cause
okay,
people
so it's not a
She did.
major surprise of like, hey, I was
When
gone for
found out, so did she.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, oh yeah, I was gone for a month.
would she
Why
do
the
that?
fuck?
Because it'd be funny.
Yeah, no, she knows. She's not
at this
happy.
point, I'm just imagining.
To be fair, when is Cinder not
And then
unhappy?
Explosion of
Two
fire.
different things.
This is worse.
I'm just imagining.
I'm
this
also
as
leaning
soon as-
on the king
I know.
side of
As
the blood.
soon as
You use
the
that
curse
into
lifts,
uses
You're just gonna have
to get a cigarette
explosion
on.
of fire, and Cinder is just going to
Of
scream.
course you are.
Yeah.
I'm
fine,
glad
just have
she's
Anne.
not because
Just have Anne with them.
Good job, Poi.
no.
And the
Cousin
mocha.
Theriel is
Hang on.
okay. First of all, she wants to murder them both because of this. Second of all, I don't know how I feel about that. They're the reason this happened. So
Holy shit! You got Hella back.
Stranger.
Alright, gonna be fine.
It's not there. Don't worry about it.
don't say that.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Poi's helmet
Why
is
you doing that?
needs to be repaired
I'm not
heavily.
Yes.
Cinder, literally, I think.
There's-
I feel like once the month
sorry, I
is
had to
over,
go
it's gonna be
grab
like what
something.
happened last time, which she's
have
going
to-
to.
I have to
Whoever is
give
the
people
first
jump
person that
scares,
sees
you know?
her, she might actually punch them. And if it's
A
in
funny jump
Theriel,
scare.
it's gonna be more
Do
than
you
a
want to
punch.
make this the
Oh.
easy? You want to make this a little bit easier? As soon as the time ticks over, come find me before time ticks over.
Fuck off.
I can handle it.
A couple of us that could handle a punch or two. So-
No, more so, I could probably handle Cinder for at least a bit.
She might
Like long.
pull out the long sword.
Really worried.
And that's what I'm worried about. The long sword I use to carry influences and gives her more power. Because that's all infernal shit.
Okay, fine, I'll ask one of my
I really
staff
hope
members to
Max
be
is
there
there.
with
Bring
me,
it
and it'll
on.
be a 2-on-1.
No,
I'm gonna go get my.
no,
clothing
I'm
up
saying
back
that
on.
I can calm her down. It's just gonna take a
Use your weapon in
moment.
the face.
Leader of the rats.
Yeah?
I really hope Max is doing
I can't believe
fine
it.
with
Can't
you.
believe poor.
I am being serious, though. Just in case so that she doesn't go
the
after
longer they talk about it,
Imperial.
I think. There you go.
No, I actually look like you.
She's not, because she knows the moment that she goes after him, I can literally threaten to
Wait,
kick
what?
her out of my body, even though that's gonna be a shitty process.
Apparently, the transformation just fluctuates.
It fluctuates.
I mean-
the body is still adapting.
I mean, yes, but now the hair doesn't match.
Which is fine. I want it that way.
No,
Oh.
So I was trying to change my body, my hair. I only changed my eyes. I can only modify the curse for a limited amount of time. Why are you like this?
That's a
Why
very
are
good.
you like
That's a very good question.
That's how it works.
Why? Why?
I feel like you just brought this upon yourself at this point.
I'm just doing that some fine tuning.
What? Man, the horse.
What?
I don't even know what this.
Horse.
What does that even
You're gonna
mean?
need to stand up to understand.
Horse.
I don't think I
I
will.
don't think I want to.
I don't think I will.
I think I deal too much with. I think I deal too much with certain crazy people that I just go.
Where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
You're in the.
You're in your body,
I
Kai.
was. I was something. Yeah.
Kaika's in the goddamn
Flex took me
wall.
something.
He's in the wall.
What?
Kaika's in the goddamn wall. Don't be a my walls.
I feel like I'm about to get. I feel like I'm getting angry glares at this point, sister.
For what though?
Them.
You dare. You dare. You dare.
I do that.
I feel like I'm more of the one who's getting the angry glares.
Not from me.
I mean, if you stood up, you would see we're not
No.
crazy. Man, horse.
Since I got the female face,
That
it's, like,
makes
way out for me
no
to look angry.
sense.
It's right
It's
there.
like the opposite of a poker face.
No, it's
You just
not.
pout.
Literally right there.
You pout.
It is. It literally is right there.
It is. It's right there.
Oh, it's so sad.
I hate it here.
Oh fuck? Hold on. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. What the fuck?
I don't even know.
Man. Horse.
Holographic spray paint, apparently.
You know what?
Concerned.
I'm
Graphic spray paint. Nicholas Cage.
Saya.
What?
Mm,
You're fucked. Goodbye.
oh, damn. My sister died.
Again?
Rest in peace.
Dead.
I don't know why.
I know you're not. I'm being silly.
Darn.
Why couldn't I take half your stuff
that is a lot of.
Oh no! Oh no!
Fucking timing on that,
Stay
Jesus.
the line. Stay the line.
Me.
Oh, good, she's back.
Fuck you, Flux. I hope you die in a fucking fire,
You have
please.
two eldritch gods right there. No wonder the flux is high here.
Anyways, finish what you were saying. A lot of what?
I said,
I
if
got
I die, there's going to be a lot of problems.
I got 2 shells and this shotgun.
Is that so?
Who does she follow?
Me and Q are cool. Oh, cool. She's the one who approved me coming in.
I know.
I was approved by Q
I sit
also.
here.
I feel like they regret it
Approved
every day.
I sit here having to help.
I went in before the approved system was even a thing.
Inappropriately.
Yes.
Sorry, I think
Come
I'm.
my approval.
Sorry, I have 2 things watching over me that. Well, wait, one of them right now is technically like me, so I can't. He can't watch over me.
Who's the other
He
one?
unfortunately can't.
Who's the other one?
Son.
Oh, okay.
He's
Why are you
right now.
putting your foot?
Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Grabs, pulls you back up. Come on.
We're fucking fighting. We're fucking
Look,
fighting.
let's
We're
put it
fighting.
this way.
Stay back.
Holy shield.
I've been able to do that because someone keeps trying to kick me. Someone kept trying to kick me the other day.
At this
in
point,
Orlando,
Poi's
and
just
I
gonna say,
kept
"Do
going
it.
and just,
Put me
hello.
out of my misery."
Bro. I've done it constantly.
Actually, wait.
I know, I know.
I can do
I
it.
already explained this. I'm
I-
not
I
explaining
can
it
do
again.
it.
If
Oh,
anything,
yeah,
I'm
you
just gonna
can.
Give them a halo because it'd be funny.
You're not gonna kill me.
No, I can heal you.
They already have one.
I'm the one
Oh,
thing that right
yeah,
now
I
can
got
do
to
that.
heal Poi for the first time yesterday.
Reveal thy halo? Reveal the halo of Poi, Saint
Yeah.
Poi, the
I gotta,
tail
well,
rat?
I normally can't.
I do not. I have 2 halos. For
Silsai gave me a
still the
boon.
second one, but also don't know. I don't know. Leave my halos alone.
Yeah, that.
It was a good thing she did too.
No, I'll take the halos.
Also, given the fact that you're saying that we hunt your
It's like the reason
kind,
why I hide my wings. Leave
to
them
be
alone.
fair, I technically don't.
How
She and I are
far
just
does
shard
this
bearers
go?
for her.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, you're
but
burning
as
the leashes.
shot
Well,
bearers,
what she said the one that you follow
Oh, they're far.
hunts their kind,
Wait a
not you.
minute. I am not. I try not
Fair.
to.
technicality is
Also,
the
Sariel,
best way to be
something
correct.
just occurred to me.
Alright.
What do you want from me?
You and I have kind of swapped.
If you want to
from
win
what was
any
the case
argument, win by
previously.
technicality.
Because before,
Because then they can
you were-
argue it.
Because of your fiend heritage,
True.
Soft coward.
the smite thing I had
true.
was a hazard to you. But now it's reversed. You have holy powers, and because I'm a lunatic, holy is hazardous to me. So we have swapped.
True.
I need
Technically,
to,
though.
vanish.
Technically,
So
though, I'm
I
only
will
part of
see
this.
you all later.
Blessed
Wow.
be.
Wow.
No, I'm not actually
Take
blessing you.
care.
Don't worry about it.
For the sake of the funny, if you had actually done that, I would have just teleported out to think you killed me.
Hey, guess what?
Hold on, wait, I got this.
Rock.
And he's gone. Can't believe he's dead. Can't believe
Huh.
it. You've killed him.
Well, you know, I'll just... You want to imbue this one?
Look, it's fine. Yeah, sure.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
not
do
the
that.
pits-
Hold on.
not the pits maze.
We're gonna put some chaos lightning in there.
So if I hit you with this, then what?
That is not how this guy goes.
If you hit me with that, I'd probably slam into the barrier with the amount of energy I actually put in that.
You don't say.
Rock, I have something for
Return
you.
the favor.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy I put in
I wanted
that.
to do that so much.
He's gonna fall off. He's
Hey,
gonna
This
sis.
is some people.
Can I be mischievous today?
I'm about to be launched
I'm
into
not your
area.
dictator. I am not your dictator.
I'm
for
asking
today.
just to...
I'm not your
look.
babysitter either.
No. I'm just asking.
Sure. Go ahead. It's not my jurisdiction.
Bet.
Oh god. Oh, fuck
And they're
Wow. They were not kidding on that.
Wait. What happens if I actually... Actually, wait. There's two things I can do that I haven't tested.
I don't think that's how that works.
You reversed the process! Look what you did!
I think this time you just messed with my teleportation system. What the fuck?
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
That's fucked.
The most.
I didn't do it either.
The lowest.
Oh, the rat
ever
did it.
command
Oh,
word
yeah.
of holy is just literally bless you. It's literally that. It doesn't kill anybody. It
goes
hurts a lot,
untied.
though. That's
I've
why it's a
also
good
done
sometimes.
this. I get so nervous sometimes I just actually disappear.
I mean,
If I want to disappear, apparently the thought only happens if I literally go, alright,
Blessing
I feel like I want to disappear.
I do it
Oh.
because I don't like people. They died.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
so...
they're back.
No, I didn't. I'm figuring out that my
You know, I kind of expected her to come back down by now.
I think she's dead.
I don't think so. No, because I don't think she would have given me something that would have actually killed her.
I don't know.
I think
Can't
more
believe you've
likely
done
that-
this.
She's on cues.
Oh.
What have you done to me?
Oh,
What the fuck are you?
You're the one who said bet.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you a book?
You always a book. Have you always been a book?
I can just turn into a book.
I
I can just turn into a book.
I fucking hate literature.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You like keys?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Takes the book. Drake takes the book.
Oh
Takes the book. Sets it, opens it up. Pulls out quill and ink and
That really hurts your head to try to interpret that you've opened. That's Eldritch right there. That's
she's looking at the blank part specifically and nothing more. She's just gonna write. She's gonna like Q was here. Close the books. Ow.
You guys be safe. Have fun.
Ooh. Yeah, headache.
I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
Yeah, be
Get
careful.
some rest
The madness. It can hit really hard, really suddenly. I can fix that as a favor, but you also wrote in me, so I'm tempted not to.
It's all because of my
I don't even know what I don't even know what I saw, and so it's like it's fading now. It's fine.
I just wanted to pet
Okay.
I didn't really see anything. As soon as like I started feeling that, I was just like, okay, look for blank space and go.
Happy that Sachi's bet.
Keys, keys, you like keys? Keys, keys, keys.
You didn't see my metagram post? I mean, what?
Damn.
Can't believe Kaga's gone.
Damn. You actually
Killed him.
believe I killed.
you killed him with keys. Yeah, you killed him with keys.
Oh my god.
Get back up here. You can do it.
Man.
Stop on my way.
By the way, I can make you all just have a sudden tinge of slight fear in the back of your mind, and you don't know why. Wanna know what that is?
Let's not do that. Ah! What the hell?
That almost made me want to do something. That really.
You know, that almost made me want to do something too. You know what? You know what? I think you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Did you just have an instinctual
Can we make
urge
Steve?
to reach out?
Actually,
An
yes.
Instinctual urge to just reach out and grab at something?
Here,
I guess
No,
what?
it makes me.
Here,
it makes
Saya.
me fucking want to do this.
Saya, here.
Look underneath
No,
you.
like this?
No, look underneath you. Oh,
Whoa,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work on the ground.
That's crazy.
Oh.
No.
I'll just do it that way then.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you.
The dragon breath, they burn paper, so.
They burned paper. Oh god.
Man, that's crazy.
You know, I needed this after yesterday.
Today's one of those.
Yesterday
days.
was just.
Today's one of those days.
Well, no. Yesterday was one of those days for me. Had a bit of my back torn
Yeah.
open. You know, that was nice.
Oh Jesus
was good.
Christ.
Easy.
No, I'm.
Why's Limmy? Why
It's
Limmy?
healed. It's fine. It's
why you do it
fully
to Limmy?
healed. It's nothing.
Okay.
As I
Okay.
said, Silsai gave me a boon. Basically, gave me the ability to use Cosmos for a bit.
Oh, that's still very good. That's still very worrisome. No.
Let's put it this way: it's the only way I could have healed Poi, and the
True.
healed Poi, healed Nomi, and keep myself and Korra up.
Fuck.
I have a
Now I
question.
kind of wish I was there.
Alright,
but at
you
the
all
same time,
behave. You all
risky.
behave now, alright? Behave.
seen Bubbles?
Fine.
When have I ever behaved?
Good question.
Behave.
Well, now you have.
I missed.
Crazy.
I was so close.
Hey, Saya, have you seen Bubbles?
No, I haven't seen Bubbles.
Hey, Saya. look
Saya,
over
since
here.
you weren't there and since you were actually in the forge, you guys didn't get to see this.
Have you seen Bubbles?
No.
Because of the whole
No, you have.
problem with me not being able to use weapons
seen Bubbles.
in the Twilight Zones.
That's mad.
When I was out there defending the entry point with the others, I was just barreling my way through whatever came our way. I was just a cannonball of me.
Yeah, at least now we're summoning
Look.
the shit
I think I was
and then
thrown
so
once
it
or
is
twice. I
really
think I was a
like
living
always
projectile a few times.
Look, go with what works.
Oh my god, I hate this today.
Yeah.
Also, there's one other thing I can apparently summon, and it's surprising.
Oh,
I'm not used to using weapons like this.
that's a
I'm
halberd.
not even used to using
That's not an axe, that's a halberd.
A halberd, okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Halberd slash polearm, basically.
Missing a piece.
If it was an axe, it would be a lot shorter. It'd be about half the length.
Polearm refers to most
Polearm.
weapons
I've
that
never
are
used
like
one of these,
extended,
though.
like a staff.
I've had some training with utilizing like a spear slash polearm, but it's been a long time since I actually did.
Random woman. You guys have a good night.
See ya, boy.
Kid, okay.
Okay, bye bye.
You're not
I
random
think
woman.
I'm-
This is random woman.
Bruh.
I called you Saya. I'm losing brain cells
I
right now.
saw
I
it.
forgot their name again.
I'm setting
I
on
don't know who
fire.
you
I'm
are.
sorry, Poi. I gotta set you on fire. Wait a minute. Something else I haven't tried.
Please, this is not fire retardant clothes. I do not want to burn these off.
Okay.
I can use that.
What is that? That looked like
Didn't even
lightning.
know I think it is.
Out
I said, I'm still
of
figuring-
character, is it actually lightning?
It is actually lightning. It's totally lightning.
Actually,
That's weird. That's
she's gonna
fucking
collect
weird.
some. She's gonna grab some of it.
Me.
Oh my god, you too! Both of you!
Interesting.
Holy!
Doesn't bother me.
Apparently Yeah. Sorry!
Oh yeah, here.
I still
There you go.
have my
Holy
have
woman.
a weakness to lightning, so combine that with my current weakness to holy because curse. That's
Yeah.
very, very bad.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair
Your,
enough.
your goofy ass skirt. Goofy ass skirt.
I
Yeah.
wish I was not in this outfit though. And the one thing I think I still will retain. But that's it's more healing than anything. It literally is something I did learn from someone who used to be a part of Zaris. She used fire as a holy healing device, and I asked her about advice from her, so I started making it my own. And that took me a couple of years to actually figure it out.
Fair
I
enough.
have, and
And now here you
I just
are.
did it for.
I gotta get going again. I'm like 3 days still until I'm finally there on my family. So I'm gonna go back into the wasteland.
See
Oh
ya.
gosh, good luck.
Take care.
Please.
Bye bye.
Take care. Shall we go see if
Everybody's
anything
at
else is
least
happening
doing better.
around, or are we just still chilling?
I mean, I'll go down to.
I'm still chilling because of.
Yeah.
I might go down to the memorial at the very least because I haven't been here in a couple days. I've been literally resting back at home.
Could do that and then
Try
go
not to
sit down
blow
at the
my guts up.
beach.
I hate always trying to throw my guts up anytime I try to eat shit.
Hmm.
Nausea meds are my
Door is
literal.
purple.
Isn't that when that determines like you can enter but with one other?
Possibly.
Door is purple.
Hmm. I know green is full access, but yeah.
Yes.
Oh
It
my
was?
goodness. I'm more flighty. I am more flighty than normal.
Was green earlier. I think David was doing something. He might be doing something now.
I never knew I could do that.
Hmm.
Also, the one thing I'm noting is those of Zars actually have wings. I think Miasin and only a couple others don't.
I mean, could just be that you just haven't obtained them yet.
I don't know then. What would proceed to that?
Hmm.
What would even cause that?
Like I said though, if you do somehow get them, it just means that I get to properly
Living up to my title,
Yes.
my mother would be proud.
champion of the Twilight Angels.
Yeah. I'm trying not to hold my titles like that anymore.
I know.
I'm trying to actually just be me.
That's fair. For us, well, for me, it's a little bit harder than that, but titles are an important part for us.
True. But I don't know how I'm also going to be able to, for the next few months, even going to be able to do anything here. Fighting-wise, at least.
Like we would let you fight, you know that.
I still have that fighting bug in me. I think that's because of having to.
That's fair, but
With this now, I can't. I have to be really, really careful if I do. In there, he's probably gonna put some more, if I do have to fight, extra armor around that area. Just for that sake.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
That's what Daryl wants to do. Because he's always going, yeah, but I don't want you to stop fighting. Business.
Well, there are other ways to fight. You know that as well as I do.
I know. I'm just... I probably should tell... I've told you I should kill some here, but I haven't.
It's up to you.
I have an assumption at this point. I just didn't want to like intrude.
Alright, what's your assumption?
Oh, yes, I want to hear this one.
I do too.
Are you pregnant?
Got it in one.
Oh. Spot on then.
Yeah.
Congratulations, I guess.
I've been
was this
very...
an expected thing, or?
This was kind of an expected thing. We'd gotten a house for a reason, and it was to someday grow and start a family. I'm being very discreet and slow about it because I'm only showing the first signs, and the more people that know, the more I sometimes would probably not be able to do much, like here, if I know too much, or...
It's also more
Plus,
so putting a target
people-
on you, too.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a concern.
I also still have bounty hunters, and also, because of what I am, they're still hunting me. I don't want them to find out I'm having kids, and then if we turn out those kids are similar to me, they go after them and use them as leverage against me. So...
Yeah, that would be very bad.
And we have ideas and plans in place to prevent that as best as we can.
Yeah, and Daryl and I, after they're born, are not going to stop doing things here or stop adventuring. That's been our whole lives. We're just going to be careful of world-ending threats unless the world is actually ending. We'll stick to doing what we
you'd
can.
also need to
and-
balance out time.
Oh yeah, the first probably few months that they're born, we're not probably going to be doing any adventuring, and we're going to stay home most of the time, hopefully. Well, I will at least.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna...
I'll, as I said, I'll be there. And you can count on my staff to help as well.
Yeah.
Let's just let's just hope that your kid doesn't get the same treatment as Dylan's. When everyone's calling him the chosen one.
Huh?
I don't even know how many kids we're having. Oh yeah, Fable and Dylan's kids was called the Holy One and the Chosen One because apparently of how they've gotten born. It's kind of rare, especially for Fable and Dylan, because Fable's technically a weird tree thing.
Yes, I've heard Ethan go off about it, like towards Dylan, just talking about the chosen one.
The reason that happened, I think, was around Halloween last year, too. Cause Fable was human during that time. I think that's when it happened.
That's how it happened. But yeah,
That makes so much sense, though, too.
Yeah, I believe I was in Orlando, Saka. I was with Ethan. Dylan showed up, and then Ethan just started going off about the chosen one, and Dylan was so pissed.
Yeah, I have to still tell my little brother, but I haven't gonna. I mean, his wife kind of knew the first night that I found, like, had an idea. And that was not a fun first night, all of a sudden just throwing up in my brother's pants. I felt so bad. I didn't realize this would happen. I just woke up and that was it. And it was still when Ethereal was missing technically, so my brother let us stay at his place for a bit. Yeah, when he came back, I told him when I figured out.
I figured.
He was tired, but he was in shock. He was like... He also is... He's been literally overjoyed about all of this.
That's fair.
He's been wanting to be a dad. No, he's been really wanting to be a dad
That's
for
fair.
a long time.
I mean, that's understandable.
Speaking of fathers, though, have you told yours?
I told him he's gonna be a grandpa.
Okay.
And he was
I
like,
was wondering because
he was like,
because-
huh?
I met the guy. I know how extravagant he is. I'd imagine his reaction would be something.
Oh, from what Saya said,
told-
yeah.
He's happy, but I told him, please, please, for the love of all that is holy and unholy, please do not scream it to the world that you're proud and you're like, I'm gonna be a grandpa because I want.
Yeah, I heard
don't
what
want
happened the
everyone knowing.
last time. When he kind of, you two are reunited and he just basically screamed it to the world.
I
Yeah.
wanted to shake him!
Yeah.
He made so much more problems!
Yeah.
He does this. My brother and him, I swear, my brother comes to the same damn tree, and he does this all the time of screaming out into the world, I'm proud of Nephilims or anything like that.
To be fair,
I want to
be fair,
sometimes.
I'm kind of in the same boat because if you ever went to Lunai with me and did that to me, yeah, I would be in a lot worse position.
A lot of trouble.
Exactly.
Half-elves are
The
not
thing is
necessarily
that I'm
welcomed
just-
in Lunai. Well, let me rephrase that. In most elven cities of Lunai, half-elves are not welcomed. Some will let you leave, others will simply arrest you and then execute you. Yeah.
I think I'm in the same boat. That's why I'm so careful with him or my dad.
And that's why I
telling me what the
understand all
fuck we
too
are.
well, Saya. And that's why I understand all
Also
too
why
well.
I'm also why I'm being very discreet about this until the signs are the signs are like show. I don't know if they'll be what I am, or they'll be something like Anthuriel, who's just a human. They could be just humans, and that'd probably be okay with me. If they're what I am, I don't want them running all their lives and being hunted because they are literally something that in terms of everyone else should not exist. That's all I've ever been told about my life. I don't want
Even
my
if they
kids to
are,
suffer the same fate.
I
I
think,
know.
even if they are, they'll be fine. You wanna know why?
I know everyone here would be
Because-
fine. I know a lot of places are accepting. I want to be
There's
careful with them.
one particular reason. They've got awesome parents.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're going to have, I don't know how many we will have too. It could be 1, could be 3, I have no idea. I've never... Usually though, in our family apparently we have twins. So my brothers were twins. We're firstborns, so my brothers were twins. Me and my little brother are both different and very much not twins, but
Gotcha.
still siblings nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. So I don't know if these will be twins or not. If they're not, I'm okay with it. If they are, I'm going, oh god, the curse continues. The firstborns are always gonna be twins.
Man.
No use fretting about it until later, so.
Yeah. I also don't know how my race deals with pregnancy either, because not many of us get pregnant or even get to see the lasting of kids. And my mom and dad are interesting beings, to say the least. They literally are two things literally of an infernal and an infernal being and a divine being had a child. They're both, I don't know how long mom's pregnancy even was.
One of these days I do need to meet your father at some point.
Just gonna tell you this, we look somewhat nothing alike except for our white damn hair. But then again, I apparently look more like my mother. That's what Dad always says. That's what my brothers and my dad have always said. I look more like Mom, I act more like Mom, I have a chancla more like her, and the violent anger sometimes from her.
I'm gonna go and sit up at the beach. I don't know if you would like to come join me.
Yeah. I will. I still need to eventually tell David and Q, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Well, I mean, you can't tell Q just yet anyways, because...
No Vanguard!
Yeah, Q's elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q's not around right now. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Though I will say one other thing. I may not have known her for as long as some of you had, but I'd like to think if Teresa was still here and heard about this, she would be very excited for you.
I agree.
Mom too. I think she'd be very happy.
I agree.
Who knows? Maybe if we get to the tower and see her again, you'll get to tell her.
At that point, maybe the kids might be actually born. I have no idea. The kid might be born. She get to see.
To be fair, though.
Even families and moms.
To be fair, though, that would also rely on her remembering her time here, too.
That is true.
I'm hoping she still does.
So do I. Not just for my sake, but for others here.
Yeah.
To know she's not completely gone is still a good thing, but it doesn't make the pain of the death any less.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I found out.
It never does. It never does.
I think I was having this talk with someone else
It was with me.
before. Oh yeah.
When we were at the Wicarium, Saya.
Right. I was like, oh, I talked to someone.
You forgore.
I forgot. There's a lot going on at the house right now, so yeah.
It's okay. It's
I'm also-
fine.
I'm also trying to kind of handle and still settle down a technical 14-year-old from what happened recently.
Yeah,
Not just-
because you already have adopted kids already.
I have two. One recently, and my girlfriend got into a bit of trouble recently, and that was,
Oh.
If you didn't know, Mocha and May both come from a place called Alton.
Mm-hmm.
It's a literal place where a lot of creatures and other things kind of dictate it differently. Her race of Kitsune are technically put into... They're not seen as people, to put it bluntly.
No, I understand. No, I understand completely well.
What recently happened is some of her hunters started coming and looking for her. And they almost caught her and May unaware. Oh, shit. Yeah. Luckily, me and Ethereal and Jaden all ran to find those two, and they really hurt May and Mocha. Thankfully, they're all right. They're still on the recovery. Well, May at least is trying to be better. Though seeing your kid literally get chained up is not something you want to see.
No.
We rushed them immediately to a hospital, and they're okay. They're just a little worried to go out now. I can't blame them.
Yeah, no.
I was like that for a while when it came to my hunters. Once they started cropping up again, I was very scared to go back outside again.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Hey, that's how we met.
Yeah. That's how it was. Things are just... You know, you think you understand things with being with Q and such, and then you get thrown for a loop
Everything thrown.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just...
That's how it seems.
On the bright side, we reclaimed the forge. It is now part of Q's domain again.
That's good.
And some of us are going to hopefully be getting weapons.
I think...
Yeah, I heard
I
about
think-
that.
Which will be super useful for me.
Yeah. And I think all the shard bearers will be too.
God, I don't even know what weapon I'd want. A sword, a shield, something. Technically speaking, I could actually get a shield. Proper one.
Could.
Never actually had one.
Let's put it this way. The endless that we faced in there, something is very much empowering them. And it's not Q the Endless.
Maybe it's an energy or something. That might be. Or a thing.
No,
It
I
could
think
be
I
giving
think
them
the
strength.
theory is it's the Queen of the No, I don't. I think it is the Queen of the Endless. Like a version of the Queen of the Endless, something like that. If my memory serves me correctly.
Ah, parallel worlds again. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. That, or it's like just some other third party that is
It's
trying to get in on things.
It's definitely a third party, and I can say that for a fact. When we stepped foot into the forge, you know the feeling you get when you like feel the presence of the endless?
Yeah, like you're being watched all over, like
Yes.
every which direction. You don't know where it's coming from, though.
Yes, and if it is Q the endless, you know it, like you can tell it's her.
Mm-hmm.
When the four of us stepped into the forge, it felt worse.
God, worse than that?
Yeah. Like, we could tell there were eyes on us, and usually they kind of like turn away. This was like if I was like doing this.
This time I would. Okay, I'm glad I'm not there. I'm glad I'm not there.
Yeah.
I don't like ever being watched like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, we were being scrutinized. And it wasn't.
Aw.
And it, like I said, it wasn't Q the Endless that was doing that. Though I definitely did feel her watching, it wasn't her. It was something else.
Yeah, because the thing is, she showed up after the fact to
Yes.
talk about her little challenge at the castle.
Yep. But
That's still happening, so...
more than likely because
Yeah,
Q the
We've
Endless
seen
holds a
that.
shard of the Dark Mother.
Oh, that's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
What I am also very worried about as well. So, when we went to visit that Endless, the Q, the Endless, that one time with the clock and everything, setting the stage as she's called it,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking around the room. I was trying to make sure and see what I could notice.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Cinder saw that clock too,
Yep.
and what time it was.
Yup.
When you guys found the other one, you said that it was also a clock there that kept rotating from time to time.
And it always
making
ended
things
on
live
one.
and dead again.
And it always ended on one.
Yep.
I'm going to assume we're not talking about Heaven's Reach clocks in this case.
No.
No, these did not look like it because they also. I got more confirmation from Q that same night when we went to go fight the Endless that she was using some of the Daedric runes to empower that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those symbols I was recognizing since me and Sinner, I'm literally one of Sin's knights. I recognize some of those because they are literally something I've seen around his castle.
Mm-hmm.
Or the things that he uses as magic and seals. They are dangerous because they can enchant and power things and strengthen those enchantments too.
Lovely.
As far as I know, too, Daedric runes can make you go insane like any Eldritch language.
Oh,
if you're
lovely.
not careful about them. I want to learn them for the obvious reason of not going insane, but understanding that language specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could counteract them if I needed to.
That's fair.
If they're anything like
That would certainly be
Ancient
useful.
Infernal, yes. And if they're anything like Ancient Infernal, I could stop it. I could stop it by just trying to erase the runes. Or rewrite them.
Yeah.
Don't learn Ancient. It's very, very makes your head hurt, and it's something that most mortals shouldn't learn. Me and Thurl had to use it for closing rifts. To hell. Not fun.
I have not. Oh, actually, I know. Actually, I know a few languages naturally. Most of them come from my home universe. Though, if I wanted to decipher other languages, there is a mask from my world that I could try and recreate. That is like built to translate.
A translator?
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's quite literally called the Kanohi Rao, the Mask of Translation.
Interesting.
I've just learned a couple of them. Celestial is very sing-songy and easier to learn sometimes. Infernal is very difficult because you have to... It's more rune-based stuff. Runes in general can still be frustrating. Ancient Infernal is even worse because it starts making your head hurt the more you read it. Because it's something you're not, as a mortal, you're not meant to actually read. And then... I've heard of many other languages that I'm going, why would you learn this? Of like Eldritch and stuff that can drive you insane, make you slowly burst over time, stuff like that.
And then you can learn my dialect of Elvish. Lilting,
I wouldn't mind learning
melodic.
that. I wouldn't mind learning it, because actually Elvish can be another... There are some people that use Elvish too.
The Elvish that I
And we still
know
have
versus the
elves.
Elvish that is more prevalent here, very similar, but
Difference.
there are
There's
there's
still
a lot
some
of differences. There's a lot of differences, but a lot of there's a lot of similarities in the words and pronunciations.
Yeah.
And then there's just
Would
words
call it
that you
equivalent of,
have.
like talking in a different accent.
Talking in a different accent
Oh
for
my
this.
word. There's also... And then, of course, there are words that have no proper translation from Elvish to Common. Well, my Elvish to Common.
Yeah.
I could give you an example if you'd want.
Ooh. What would be the example?
Drotening.
Rotan.
In our language, it essentially can translate to... the best way... I can describe it, at least in common, is the closest term to princess you could get. But it's not a direct translation, because it doesn't necessarily mean that. But it is a term used for someone who is in that position in our world.
The highest of nobility you can get,
Fair
probably.
enough.
No, Drotanu would be that. That literally translates into queen.
Ew. Oh.
Rotenu. It's interesting how that one has a translation, but the other one doesn't. Because there's no proper equivalent for it.
Alongside that massive translation I was talking about, there's a whole bunch of maps from my world that were basically part of the culture that have, when powered up, have the capacity to do a whole number of things. My attempts to recreate them have been less than successful as of right now, but I'm hoping to get better in the future.
Fair enough.
Is it just because the materials are hard to get? Or is it something else?
More like working with said material hard. I have plenty of that material. It is quite literally the material I'm made of. The metal.
Oh, okay.
And I have means of replicating it. But actually creating the mask and manipulating the energized protodermis is called. That's what the metal is officially called. And manipulating it in a way that actually gives it the power is something that I'm trying to learn just based off of the knowledge I was able to gain from my home universe. But I'm still missing a lot. Details and specifics.
So weird, I'm always
it's hard to-
fascinated by wanting to learn about these different places. I've only ever been here.
I could
Never-
tell you just about the whole story from my home world, or at least the whole story that involves me. But yeah, the masks, to sort of give into comparison how successful I've been, among what is probably about 10 legitimate attempts, I've only successfully made one.
If you want someday, Sariel.
It's probably very hard.
One day I'll take you to Lunai.
I like it.
I don't know if I could take you to Elesimira proper. Not without careful preparation, but I could. But I could at least very well show you some of the other locations.
I'd like that. I get fascinated by other places because, I mean, for me, all I ever heard all my life was stories. Things that caught my eye and things I wished I could do. Hell, the things I wish I could do like my mom and dad did.
I kind of wish I could go back to what was my home world, but unless I was to travel back in time, it wouldn't be possible. So much has changed.
I think Ethereal's similar.
I can travel home easily, it's just I have to be very careful as to where I go.
Yeah. I've always been born and raised here, but just time was always different. And also, technically speaking, I'd never for the longest time been outside the village that I grew up in. Then again, I don't think that village still stands now. I think it's been long gone. Unfortunately. I don't always fully miss it, though. I'm kind of glad that everything that day happened. As much as I wish my family wasn't gone, or part of it is, I'm still glad that the things happened. I wouldn't have traded it for anything else. And I don't truly think I would wish for it to be similar. Do I wish sometimes that things had been in a different light or changed a little bit so that my family was still... My mom and my brother did not go down different paths? Yes. But now that I'm learning even more about my mother, I think that her path was always destined to... She might have fallen in some way.
The longer I've been here in the metaverse, the more I am, I guess, content with being here. Because while there has been a lot, like, despite only being here probably a bit over a year, that'd be a story in itself, but despite that, I'm glad I got to be. Both because the good has begun to outweigh the bad, and because I know for certain, I am certain of this, if I had remained in my homeland, I would be dead.
Me and Indy, I think we were talking about that too. He said he had no regrets jumping through a hole and coming here. Neither did I, leaving my solitude and going up to Aegis, the station, because I got curious. I don't ever
really
regret
have a
it.
choice in the matter. I got yeeted here by... You call it an accident, you could call it an act of chance, but yeah, I'm certain my story would have ended very quickly. Something I mentioned a couple times to some people is that Rakshi, what I originally was starting off, were servants of a tyrant. You call him basically the big villain of my homeworld, if you go off of like story stereotypes. At the end of that story, practically an army of just about every Rakshi marched onto what would be the final battlefield, and all of them were killed. I would have been among them had I not been launched out of my university.
In a way, you got a chance to live a different life.
Yep. And I have a madman with the power to jump universes to thank for that. Wherever the fuck he is. Because, like, I'm not even kidding, he actually was insane. The power to hop universes made him go insane.
And it can. The choices I think we've all made, and coming to this point is something we shouldn't regret on. As much as we wish sometimes things had been different, that tragedies hadn't happened. If they didn't happen, we wouldn't be the same people. We would still be our old selves. I would still utterly hate humans if it wasn't for people like Dylan and Ethereal. Hell, I would be very untrusting of anyone of that nature if I'd kept up that same attitude. I don't think I would have come here.
I probably wouldn't consider this place my home if it weren't for some things that happened and some choices I made. Some questionable choices, nonetheless.
It depends on if those questionable choices were good or bad sometimes. And even then, that's all a matter of perspective.
At this point, it's a mix of yes, no, and I don't know. Because what I did was I lied to my friends and betrayed their trust. I killed a man, and in doing so, I stopped him from doing a lot of terrible things. The lying and betraying of trust was the bad. The stopping him from doing anything else to anyone, the good. But killing him? That's what I'm not sure. Because there was a whole lot to him. That would require telling a story that
That you don't have to tell. To be honest, I think we've all done some things that we wish we could take back.
Yep. That we have.
And we've seen people's
like I said,
lives.
There was an upside. If you could call it that, strange sequence of events. Because I betrayed their trust, all of my friends, many of whom I was living with at the time, basically ousted me. Banished me in a way. I needed some place to stay, and since I had already discovered this place, I asked if I could stay for a little while.
That little while.
Now.
I think I was talking with someone about the good, bad, and people that say that there's a light and dark that always is there. Otter was his name. He's the, undead guy that walks around a warehouse. We've had some intellectual talks about that, and that the people's opinions are always going to change on what's good and what's bad. Some people will say, depending on killing, that's good. And some people are horribly against it, saying that's a horrible thing to do. I've now come to the perspective I'm just in the middle ground.
I believe that there is an objective good in it. However, the association of light and dark is complete bogus.
I always say also good and bad are...
I'm an entity of darkness. But an extended example from my homeworld is that my creators were a race known as the Makuta. The Tyrant was one among them, but there were others who I don't want to say were good inherently, but they did a lot of good deeds.
They had good intentions. Maybe.
Or
they did good actions.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, that usually strives with a lot of good intentions most of the time. Most of the time. I say that most of the time. Sometimes the honor round can be just as dangerous as those who have no honor.
Yeah.
Because that honor can be blinding. That's why we were talking about the difference. What I had said is that there is some people that have bad ways of doing things, but behind all of those bad things there's good intentions. And then there's some very people that are good people that have horribly bad intentions. With everything that sometimes is called evil, there's always a reason behind it. And it's a weird thing to think about is that even maybe the people like the Endless have a reason they're doing this. What reason it is, we may never know. Or we do know, and we still disagree with it. There is no always inherently good and bad. I think there's always just a bunch of gray.
I believe that there are good and bad actions, but not good or bad people.
Yeah. Actions and intentions are always what it is. Some people have a reason to want to kill others. Whether it's for you, it was stopping someone because they were going to do more evil, have more evil intentions. For me, it was trying to defend myself and defend others when I needed to. And most, it was defending myself. I had to kill others because it. The day I met Sariel is the day I also, I think, killed someone for the first time.
Oh,
I killed hunters that literally. Once they mention they
that was
talk
the
about
first
my
impression,
kids.
huh?
I literally, at that point, was running on so much adrenaline because they were about to kill me, and when Sariel stepped in. They had pointed guns at me. If I didn't jump through that portal, I probably would have been a dead woman walking. Or dead in general in Zafira streets. Just not what I wanted to. Hey.
Am I interrupting stuff? Or just
No,
chilling?
we're just chilling.
Nah. I felt like that reason was enough for me to justify them. I still regret doing that. I never have stopped regretting that. Because I have always not wanted to do that. And me and Ethereal are people, yes. Me and Ethereal are people who do not like to take others' lives. And hurt people like that. We wish to find the other solution. We are always wanting to find it. He's the one who mainly taught me about that. Because when I first came here, I didn't care about anyone and I didn't trust anyone, because I knew they could hurt me, betray me, and try to kill me. That was the life I lived for so long. It was survival, it was not living.
And look at you now.
So when I...
wifed up, doing awesome shit.
Oh, the wife thing technically was not even something that got planned either. I said yes because I saw that there was a future there. And I'm glad I did. He has his flaws, of course he does, like everyone. But deep down, he's always gonna be a good person. Even though people would look at him and say that he does some really stupid shit, or he's honestly not the best of people. He tries. And at the very end, he's always has. It's one of the many reasons I respect and understand what he tries to do. Of course he's gonna have flaws. So do I. Fuck, you could count me as the hothead who literally is too nice for her own good sometimes.
I know that all too well.
That I would
used
put
to have
everyone
temper.
else before myself.
I think it got quelled somewhere along the way.
My temper is now Cinder.
Understandable.
She really is.
Understandable.
She's taken that, and she's probably.
It's just like that. All that anger. It's mine now. My anger.
She feeds off of it. It's the only way she can really sustain herself of energy, too. She doesn't have, technically, a body anymore, so... She can't really go back to that.
Things have to go.
I'm the reason why she has no body. Let's just say, short story is that Porta de Hell left me running for my life. I found her, unleashed her chains, and then, she tried to kill me. I unfortunately killed her, and that's how we kind of gotten stuck in the scenario. At least as far as I remember, I don't fully know what happened to both of us. Why that happened, and we were down in hell. She should have just died. As most people do.
Yeah.
We don't know how this happened. We've still been trying to figure that
I've heard
out.
a lot of stories of like people having like multiple souls or consciousnesses or whatever like inside themselves. I'm hoping I never end up like that. I had like sort of something like this where I had, I guess you'd call it feral instincts trying to kick in, but that was a long time ago. I'm just hoping I don't have anything as like more significant like that. I don't like the thought of having someone else in my head.
That's not great.
I sometimes get used to it. I'm unfortunately have had that multiple times, and I just have gotten so used to it sometimes.
That's rough.
Especially if it's yeah, no. That's the thing. I say this as, let's see. Zaris was one because of the bells all the time, but they could also talk through your head some once in a while.
Ding dong.
The madness is even worse because you just have a collective mass of voices screaming different things.
Oh boy.
Cinder's always been there, so I've always heard her. Ever since we actually got stuck together. And then the now sword that I've had on my back is
one-sided
kinda
conversations you have with Cinder.
Oh, you don't want to hear what she says sometimes about people. She has a very mouthy opinion about some people.
Does she call me an action figure at all?
No, she calls you a Mega Bloks reject. And I don't know. She is harsh when it comes to fucking insults, but that's the thing.
No, that's a good one. I respect her for that one. Normally people just call me like an action figure or just make the Lego reference.
I have to always tell her, don't say that about someone. Unfortunately, she says it about someone, and I tell her not to do that, because I don't want to hear that. I could literally say, she said so many insults about certain people. Oh god, you don't want to hear the notion of what she calls them, Sariel. Oh, so many things.
I'm actually like...
things that I never want her to repeat.
I'm kind of curious now. How does she refer to me?
Oh, what was the last thing she said, like... She's very insulting, I'm gonna say this now. And don't mean this in any offensive. She called you dragon tits, and then Everest she calls, like, non-dragon tits because of that.
I don't know what... Yeah, that's a first, okay.
Yeah, no, Cinder's very, very mouthy. Give her a chance to literally spout out the shit she's held for people. Yeah, no. As I'm also finding out, she is very much an old demon. Comparative to me, and that I didn't realize.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
She's had a lot of anger.
One of these days I actually need to speak with her more
Um,
properly. I don't think I've actually had a proper conversation with her.
She keeps having some with Ethereal, and I get knocked out because of them. And Ethereal won't tell me what they've spoke about. But then again, she also says that a lot of them are private. She doesn't like talking about herself. So when people ask about it, she always doesn't like me hearing.
I mean, that's understandable. I'll ask her all the same, though, and see if she's interested.
Plus,
Up for a
sometimes she
check?
doesn't even know. She doesn't even know sometimes about herself, too. Like, remember the day that we saw Reese's home for the first time, Lyric? The one, like, where everyone was taking the tour?
I'm having a bit of a brain fart moment here. I'm not.
Okay,
remembering.
well, that day, Cinder was out, and when she was walking through the house, she just went, I gotta go, and then I came back. We are... I think
Are
maybe
we
she's...
talking? Are we talking about Riza's Island up there?
Yeah,
Ah,
I hear footsteps behind us.
because...
I think I've been there all of once.
Oh,
That
Oh.
day...
huh, okay.
Oh,
David's here.
that...
Also, he has
yeah,
another
David's
orb thing? You know what, I'm not even gonna question that one.
That is.
I think that's what she was... I think that's what...
Oh, is that what that is?
The
It
thing
looks like a
orbiting
clock.
around. The thing orbiting around David has something to do with the recent imprisonment of Scarlet Kane, to my understanding.
That's what I thought. Okay. Interesting.
It looks like a clock, so
yeah,
yeah.
it did, yeah.
I
Alright.
think David calls it a remote jokingly, so it might be some sort of tool.
More than likely.
Does he change the channel?
Oh my word.
I don't like... I am changing the channel in my brain. Hold on.
It probably is something that gives him a means of like handling things here in Heaven's Reach.
More, or it could be
That
something
is
like
true,
it
it
could be
could.
something like a key or something like that to get to the other thing, but who knows?
True.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna poke him about it, but
I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I trust him. We'll leave it be.
I think my husband's literally trying to figure out about Cinder. And that's what I'm at least getting, because she never talks about herself. She doesn't really know much about herself either. Because all she remembers is, so far as she's told me, anything that went on in hell, and that was, it's like, at least she said 300 years worth of her life.
Ooh.
True. Yeah, she's quite old, surprisingly. And the most she saw of... She didn't really see much of the material plane, so... Literally being connected to me is like... Literally an escape... a get-out-of-jail-free card, basically, for her.
That makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
She does have also a jailer, which that's something she's told me about. It's why she also wants to stay out of hell as much as possible. Her jailer's literally wanting to keep her there forever.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Yeah. So me going to hell that one time for like 2 weeks was not a good thing, and she was so pissed about that. That's why she was so angry when she came back.
I'd imagine
Yeah,
she
no.
was, if that's the case.
There was also a punishment where she was technically kind of stuck being locked away for like a year or two, and that's never fun for her. She hates being caged.
Yeah. Hoomst is behind. I heard the footsteps.
work.
Oh, yeah, I heard them too, and I was just like, wait a second.
I guess.
Yeah, I can hear the shifting of the sand. You need to be a little bit more tactful for that one.
Walking over here like you're walking
Stealth.
on Minecraft sand.
All the years in
Uh-huh.
training by Muten Roshi.
Uh-huh.
I mean Master Uguay.
What? What?
Oh my lord, I'm done.
Nope. Sis, we're going home now. We're going back to Elysion.
No,
We're leaving.
wait a minute. No. I guess what? I'll just go. It's fine.
Wow, you just leave me here? Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm still here.
I
I
know.
don't go far.
I know. I can't even open I can't open a gateway here anyways. I have to go back to the I have to go down the pathway.
Yeah. That's something else I've learned about my teleportation is that it works locally within a realm. I cannot travel between realms.
Yeah.
I can, but every single time I want to go somewhere else, I have to do it from Elysion. I can't go from, for example, I can't go from here to say, another world, let's say. I have to go back to Elysion and then go to that.
It's a sort of. I don't think.
Don't
relay
cross
point
the
is right
streams
word
kind of
for
thing?
it. It's a.
I mean, it's more so that I think it's just more so of the way that how that magic I have access to works.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
How are you, Cassie?
Thank you.
Wonderful.
That didn't sound all too.
That did not sound like
No,
very
I-
convincing to all of us.
I am. It's Since you were talking about gateways, I just figured out that you can teleport me out of the toilet. I mean, out of the bathroom, not out of the toilet, but out of the bathroom of a pretty lady that is
What?
technically
What?
currently waiting for me. But
Who's the pretty lady? Oh, wait a minute.
Huh?
Is it who I think it is?
no,
Huh?
Damn it.
who do
I
you
still need to
think?
tell her the comment.
I'm confused now.
I'm
I'm
still
so
need to tell her the
confused.
comment that you said before.
I'm confused.
There's a comment she said about one of our resident sharks who's very grumpy sometimes.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait.
That's still a thing.
I don't think. Hold on.
I don't
think you were
forget,
around
Cass.
I don't think you were around for this. Saya.
I'm being
something else that
nice,
happened with
though.
Athena.
Oh?
There was.
Do I get to learn?
There was. Like,
Don't.
Please. Please
Oh,
spill it. I would
please.
love to know. Please, please.
I believe the
What will you give me to keep me
Cass, what's
silent? What will you give me?
I believe the term in common is spill the tea, sister.
Hostage, bro.
I guess. Spill the tea in all of its glory. Kaiga left,
Haven't seen him on my way out.
unfortunately.
Sure.
We're just vibing here. If you wish to hang out with us, we're just here.
I'm probably gonna go back home
What's
soon.
going on with our resident shark girl, Leroy?
Nothing.
No, it's. I have
keep saying,
comments.
what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me to keep me silent?
Bro is just like information.
He's making
broker right
deals.
now.
He's making deals.
He's learning.
He's making deals.
He's learning, sister.
He's learning. He's learning.
You've been
Yes.
spending
Yes.
so much time around Thor,
Look,
bro.
there's things called deals with the devil. You gotta be careful when you make them.
You don't understand.
That's the same thing with making a deal with a dragon. You should also be very careful with that one.
You're
We're the
becoming
Fae. There's like several things.
True.
Making the deal is like
True.
it's like making a deal to so many problems and things.
Also, hi, David.
Just because that was funny,
Good
I will
seeing
keep
you.
quiet for now.
Hi, David.
And to you. And to you.
It's been some time. I hope you've been well since everything.
And to you. Yes, I would say I've been doing a lot better these days.
Glad to hear that.
We're talking about your new TV remote earlier.
Oh, my TV remote.
Oh my word!
Is it actually a TV remote? Is it actually a TV
Yeah.
remote? Please, please, don't dash my hope.
It's not a TV remote. But my TV remote. It controls the time flow here in Heaven's Reach effectively.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Oh!
So wait, you could just essentially just make it day if you really wanted to.
I could go.
Don't, please, that's
wind the
flashbanging.
clock back if I felt like it, but I'm not.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
flashbang,
Got
that would be
it.
fun. Please.
Got
please,
it.
no.
Okay,
Please,
okay.
no. I see it. Personally, I don't want to.
Oh no.
Oh man.
If you wish to come join the conversation, there is nothing wrong with joining the conversation.
Yeah, we're chilling
Talking
out
to
here.
Max, I am so sorry.
Probably
Max.
just, yeah, so, sorry, I kind of just got flashbanged by a lot. I'm sorry. Sure.
Oh, dude, you're good. I mean, heck, if there's anything we can help with explaining it, so there's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's fine. Whoa.
Nice to meet you. My name's Saya. I literally come up here to just sometimes relax or help fight.
Well, bam.
Ah, I see.
Fight.
Okay, look, I kind of have to, still being a vanguard, I kind of have to protect this place for a
What
reason.
happens if you put your finger between them?
No, I was just like, that's usually
What
like
the
everywhere
fuck,
I go.
Like I said,
Everywhere I go, like that's
morning,
that's
night,
Man,
morning,
that's
night,
hearing-
morning,
like
night,
you
morning,
can
night,
apply
morning.
that to
Hearing that out of
Context
context.
is
Yeah, same. Let's go, sis. There we go. Well done.
I just hear, I've heard a lot of out of context shit, and I just go, do I question it? No. Do I add to it? Yes.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, okay. For what happened was that Athena walked up to me and I panicked and she said, I like your jacket, and I was like, do you want it? So I took my jacket off and then I panicked and I got nervous, so I tried to make the moment less awkward by giving her my pants too.
What? I'm sorry, what?
For the record, I saw this happen. I can confirm it happened.
And today she came to my workplace and she said, "Give me your jacket." I panicked again and took it off.
I hope you didn't take your pants off this time.
Oh my word.
The most straightforward statement I will ever hear.
Oh, really? What the fuck?
That's great.
Oh my god.
Why was that shared again? I don't remember what led on to that.
Because I wanted to know. I should not have asked.
All right.
Well, now you have the forbidden knowledge, sister. Well done.
Because Saya asked from which person's bathroom I disappeared.
What the fuck?
And it is not Athena's.
I'm gonna throw this orb of water at you, Cass. I'm not even. I'm just gonna do that at this point.
Please
Do
don't.
it, it might
Did you
make
just...
things. I'm not gonna say that forbidden comment I just thought of.
I know exactly where you were going with that, and I'm just gonna be like, you know,
Yeah, you.
You would smack me for it.
what, the comment or throwing the orb at you?
You will not do it.
Really? You think I won't?
Yeah. You won't.
She would. She would.
No,
Don't,
totally not.
no.
No, don't believe
Oh
it.
no. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here.
Pretty sure she can't even name him.
Go over here. Oh, she can.
Done.
I'm sorry, David.
I don't think so. I don't think that hit David at all. I think that hit more you before you vanished. I don't think so. You might need to work on your timing a little bit there, Cass.
I'm fucking fast. I'm ultra fast. Listen, I cannot change my timing because of reasons that I cannot explain from other worlds.
She has Sonic the Hedgehog hair. It's very fast.
What does that even mean?
I'm so fast.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Look at these quills.
Oh my god.
Now that you pointed it out.
Great.
No.
And she has rings too. Maybe she has. Yeah, yeah, she has rings too. Maybe yeah.
God.
She is the faker. Oh god, she is the faker.
Oh.
That's all he talks about.
You know what
So
makes this
Cassie,
more
would you be a
cursely wrong,
hedgehog and a echidna,
the
a
fact that we
fox,
know
or a
Sonic the
cat?
Hedgehog.
Oh my word.
We're losing our minds today.
All right.
We're losing our minds today and not.
It's better given what we went through, what I went through yesterday. Yeah, no, I needed this. I really did.
You needed chaos.
I needed joy.
Only a bit.
I needed joy.
Yeah, after taking that forward, yeah, you definitely deserve some funny chill time.
Yeah, and then, you know, understanding what the fuck actually happened with the Forge, and then realizing what came after the Forge. Yeah, that... Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It was an experience. I mean, it was nice getting to have, like, manipulate creation and cosmos magic. That was fun.
I assume that boon was, like, temporary.
It was, yeah. It was a temporary boon. A very helpful temporary boon. Because I think without it, I don't think any of us would have probably gotten out of that alive.
I
Or,
wish it was there.
well, I think we could have gotten out alive, but it would have been very difficult. And several of us would have been
there.
seriously injured.
I would have been able to help with healing at the very least.
I know.
Or may have had to, like, opt in to back you up.
Yeah. Let's put it this way, the creature that we faced at the end of that, that was something not even Nomi could damage.
Jesus.
And she was using the blade. She was fully unleashed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, shit.
That was very much a problem.
That is very much a problem.
Yep. Hence why now I'm guessing we're getting weapons forged, which supposedly is going to help with that problem.
Perfect timing. Proper context, we've been doing some stuff for Miss Q, which includes taking this place called the Forge of Stars.
Yeah.
Very good.
2 of us shard bearers, or her champions, alongside 2 others, went into the forge to reclaim it for Q.
Are you good?
And then the rest of us were defending
Am I good?
the door
Yes.
from everything outside.
What?
Oh. Because you said very good.
I'm referring to what they said in relation to Q.
Oh. Yeah, but... Never mind.
Yeah, but what?
I was waiting for the jolly good.
Sometimes I spice it up a little bit.
You change it up every so often. Yeah.
You kind of have to. I guess we scared off our little new. David, who is that technically?
Who is who?
The person that just.
The one who was sitting with us, yeah.
I think. Kaiga said he talked about
Their name is
things with him.
Max. Their name is Max, and they have quite the story to tell. and they're gonna be staying, I believe, in that house for a few days.
Oh, fair enough.
Nice.
Fair enough. That being said, the Forge is a really beautiful place.
I might be able to see it at some point.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sure you'll be
Hopefully.
able
You
to
will.
visit now that it's reconnected to Q's domain.
yeah. Yeah.
I've now started do not like being at home though. I don't like it.
Like
Don't get-
your home or my home?
I just don't like being stuck in bed. I've always not liked that.
Is it actually that bad that you have to be stuck in bed?
Being in one place.
Sometimes.
I get that.
The throwing up is like the first few days. The throwing up was really bad. I didn't want to move.
I don't
I
blame
didn't want to get out
you.
of bed.
I don't blame you.
I couldn't even step out to the kitchen because all the food smelled like made me start to want to throw up again. So
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, it was that bad. I've never felt anything quite as bad as that. Except throwing up blood, and that was when I was very heavily injured. I've never gotten that way. Yeah, when you have your lungs punctured, yeah. No, don't do it. It's not fun. Don't try to have that happen either.
I have vomited only once in my lifetime, and that's because my internal systems just could not take what I was like consuming, so it just had to expel it all out.
Yeah.
I think the closest I came was when
No,
one of
no,
the keepers cut my chest open for a little bit. That was fun. Remember that one when we went down into the in-between?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. Not the greatest feeling.
It's not fun doing that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I will admit, I'm still curious to see the in-between for myself, as well as like the actual in-between keepers. Because like I've seen, I've seen them in the sense that, like, I've seen
You
the
don't.
simulation.
I'm going to say this. You really don't.
Yeah. Those
Curiosity has
things
the
are
better of
dangerous
me
as
right
hell.
now because I fought the simulation versions of them in the arena, and if the real ones are just stronger versions of those, that would be something.
So, at least in my experience, when Saya and I went down there for Q, what would you say? I was about like maybe 2 to 3 times stronger than the simulations we fought? Give or take?
Yes, it is. It's fighting them in reality versus fighting them in simulation.
Mm-hmm.
They can be very much different unless you are getting them 1-to-1, where the difficulty set so high that they are just, you have to be always swiveling your head, especially with the ones in the in-between, because the moment you have the big hammer guys pounding against you, yeah, you feel every single bit of that. The little trip to Exodus always makes you reminded of that, and
They
that was
adapt too.
very, very much not.
Yeah.
In the words
They
of an
do.
idiot, a proper challenge.
No.
They adapt too, Rock. And they exhibit tactics that you won't find here in the simulations. Talk to David, he would know too.
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks, David. I knew I could count on you.
I get it.
Exactly.
I'm joking a little bit, but I get that.
It is an interesting place to see. I will say that. It is an interesting place to see. Not a place I would recommend
It's
going.
very true.
Actually,
It's...
I wonder... Actually, I think I could, actually.
The
I
in-between,
could
I
actually
think,
send
has worked
you...
in
I could send
mysterious
you my
ways.
memories.
Oh, I'm
There-
not sure how I'd feel about that.
I mean, it's
Memories being
it's
checked
more
against
so...
me?
No, it's more so you viewing it. Kind of like how Q sends her messages to us. Something like that. I did it with Saya the other night, so she could see what kind of happened when we were down at the forge.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that place is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna want to see more of that.
It feels really... It feels, like, really nice. Like, safe down there. But I think that's also just because it's...
I also feel like I do not want to face the keepers once more.
Yeah, no, I'm good on
For the
that.
notion
Once
of
was
they're gonna get
enough.
stronger.
Once was enough.
And those are not even the biggest things that we've had to fight while we've been down in the in-between, I think. I think I'd say the clocks are a lot worse. Depending on what you're fighting.
Yeah. They're clocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just remember, like, the first one I got put against actual face-to-face was the one of Scarlet. That was not pleasant.
You faced the Scarlet King clock?
She and I both did.
Yes.
Yup.
When we
Yeah.
when we went to help Q with that, when we went deeper into the in-between, let's just say Endless had a fun time summoning that, and it was scaled to technically Q, and that's terrifying because she took a while to take down.
It did indeed. No, let's put it this way. I think if we didn't have Q come in to help us, we could not have taken it down. Because she banished it.
And we couldn't run.
Yep.
We couldn't run.
We couldn't run either. Yeah. Not
She
fun.
also had her summoning abilities. Which,
Yep. Not fun. Not fun.
The things she summoned were not fun.
Mm-mm.
Those things hurt, and hurt badly.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures of the in-between. Or, the drift, I mean.
The drift. They were the drift creatures.
Oh, the purpley, like... Purpley ones,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
Those things are, I think, specifically for Scarlet. Because, as I keep seeing from things from the drift, some of them are creatures that just defy expectations. With some of the hallucinations I've seen.
Gotcha.
Especially the thing that attacked us. Ugh.
You'd probably like to meet Eri, too.
Oh?
Yeah, she's the one
Are they
who's...
kind?
Yeah. Yeah. She's the one Q kind of left, quote-unquote, in charge while Q is gone. She's a Sorvati, too. Well, taken on the form of a Sorvati.
I really would like to someday talk to the one that you guys have talked to.
You will.
That I am the champion of. Which... what expectations they have of me, or...
That might be a little bit more difficult, given...
I know.
Yeah, but... I'm sure you will run into them and actually get a chance to at least exchange words at some point.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Oh, David.
That being said, I think I'm gonna go and head
Doesn't have to
home.
be tonight, but
Would you like to come with?
sometime I'd kind of like to request access to the Champions Aisle.
Or
You
later.
were mentioning that you got a whole lot more books there.
Probably
I kinda
later
wanna read
on.
up on some stuff.
I might later on move up. I'm wanting to go home, but at the same time, I'm just
Awesome.
here right now. I'm being very peaceful. If I fall asleep on the beach, that is only because the somewhat tiredness I've had.
Nothing wrong with
Fall
that.
asleep on the beach, you'll wake up with sand all over the place.
You probably have
Come
some
on,
kind of
Theron will
crabs
have to come
walking
and
on
get
you.
me.
You don't want that.
I mean, I've slept in a cave. I've slept on top of a tree. I'm
Hmm?
kind of okay with sleeping anywhere.
You did do
sometimes.
that, yeah. That was amusing.
Look, I do it often. Trees have been the most comfortable.
That's fair. Oh, I should
Rocks
note,
are
Nomi said she's gonna be passed out for like a week in Elysion, so she's passed out at the refuge. So.
Don't bug no me.
Oh no, we
Don't
can't,
bug
we
no
can't, we
me.
can't bug her anyways. She is out.
That was an experience.
Damn.
Yeah, she was.
Can't believe Nomi is in coma land.
Yeah, she pretty much says like she was exhausted after the end of that fight. So.
Oh, I bet.
Man, I'm gonna go and head home. See you.
Yeah, it's getting late. I may
Jesus.
head on and take a nap.
I'll see you later,
Someplace
sis.
guys.
See you.
Alright. I might eventually take an. As we've been talking about, I think some people are taking nature walks, so I might join them eventually. Do I want to get up?
That's up to you.
Yo, we
I
going
wanna
nature
get up.
walking?
Some of my coworkers have been wanting to go on nature walks because she's been.
Yeah, I
needing
saw
to get out
that.
of where she.
I saw that.
Let's see.
I'm telling Ashra he's a big baby and he's getting out. I will
I
drag
mean,
Big Blue if I have to.
granted his response to that, I don't know. I think he has a good reason, given what happened the
If
last
it's the
time he
thing-
went
if-
out.
If it's the thing that we're talking about, I don't know if they'll be able to fully track him.
I think, though, too, I
another
think
thing,
he's just
and
more
this is
so
the
not
other thing.
wanting it to take a chance, so.
There.
Anyways. I'll see you
I'm
later,
probably
Sariel.
gonna fucking try and get food. At very best, I'm probably going to be trying to rest as much as I can. I'll be on and off for probably this week, exploring a little bit.
See
Enjoy
you.
yourselves.
See you later, you two. It's
I
good
know,
seeing you
take
again,
care.
David.
Same to you.
See you around.
See you, Lee Rock. Ugh. Alright. Alright, change that up. No, I won't put this one. I like this one.